So you're new to hard money lending. What is a draw? A draw is a reimbursement for work that has been completed, not an advance of funds to be used to begin work on the project. If your loan has a repair holdback, then you can request a draw against that amount. $5,000 is the minimum allowed draw. Draws will be paid on work completed and materials installed. Draws cannot be paid for materials purchased but not yet installed. To receive the final $5,000 draw, the project must be 100% complete and picture-ready. For a draw to be considered, a complete scope of work or rehab budget, an ACH form must be on file. To request a draw, upload the request on our website or fill out the draw request form provided to you at closing and email it to the office. Submit the completed form and paid invoices and receipts for materials and labor installed, completed on the property. Provide canceled checks of paid invoices. Include photos of the progress made. Include access information, like a lockbox code for property inspection. Once the request is received by the team, we will set an appointment to inspect the completed work. Upon approval, an ACH payment will be sent to your account. Funds will be posted to your account in 2 to 5 business days from the time of request. Please note that the amount of draw paid is at our discretion. We will take into account the amount of money spent on budgeted items, as well as the amount of money remaining to be spent to complete the project. This could result in a lower draw amount being paid out, meaning the reimbursement is paid on the percentage of completion of the project. For example, if there is a $30,000 rehab holdback, the job must be 50% completed to receive a draw of $15,000. If a draw request of $15,000 is requested, but the project is only 25% complete, only $7,500 withdrawn. Since a draw is a reimbursement for work completed, a draw cannot be paid out for startup costs or down payment to a contractor. Any draw paid will be only to reimburse monies already paid to the contractors. Contractors should never have to wait on any draw funds for payment, as they must be paid prior to the draw being requested. If a project goes over budget, the holdback completion rule still applies. The draws issued will be based on the amount of work completed and the amount of work left to be completed. When a project goes over budget, the borrower will have to catch up that work before a draw can be issued. For example, there is a $30,000 rehab and holdback, but the project has already gone over budget by $10,000. The borrower has spent $25,000, but $15,000 in repairs still remains. Only $15,000 will be drawn since $15,000 still remains to be spent. The scope of work should not change after the term sheet is agreed upon, or the borrower could be in violation of the loan agreement. If the borrower changes the scope of work, the borrower is responsible to catch up the project before a draw can be paid. In our example of a $30,000 project, let's say the borrower decides to add a master suite of $30,000, bringing the total rehab cost to $60,000. For the borrower to request a draw of $15,000, the borrower would have to complete $45,000 of the project. As always, should you have any questions, give us a call anytime. We are happy to help.